These are the top 10 products you should be buying from Aldi this year in 2021. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt Granite. My fellow Aldi shoppers, not only are we going to discuss the products new for 2021 that are great in terms of taste or quality and bang for your buck, but I'm going to use many of your comments to build on some insider store secrets for this video as well. I'm going to take you into my local Aldi and show you the products up close where applicable. Today's video is not sponsored by Aldi, but if you do like what you see, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and if you're not yet an Insider Deal Guy Texting Club member, you can join me. 440-298-2181, 440-298-2181 is my personal number. Now, the first product that you should be buying at Aldi, new for 2021, paper products, paper towel, and toilet paper. If you guys watched my Aldi upload about this subject last year, you'll know that I was really not a fan of their toilet paper in particular. My wife and my daughter will agree with you on this one. So it's important to note that Aldi has since come out with their own toilet paper brand, and I'm not alone. Let's look at the comment from the subscriber, Sarah. She says that Aldi now has a wonderful brand of toilet paper, Papilla. And similar to Amazon that went the route of having their now own in-house brand. At Amazon, it's called Presto. Here it's called Papilla. It's a much better quality than Willow or whatever I was buying from Aldi before. So we are going to discuss in this video both the consumable products, the edible products, as well as some really strange items you might not have ever considered buying from Aldi, like a humidifier. We'll get to that, but that is product number one. In the number 2 spot of products that you should be buying at Aldi, new for 2021, baking goods. And I will discuss the baked goods at Aldi in a moment. It's important to note that you're going to save a lot of money. Let's just look at a 5-pound bag of all-purpose flour. $1.15 at Aldi, at least at the time that I'm uploading this video. This is actually cheaper, I believe by about 7 cents compared to what you would have spent in 2020. So some of the prices are going down, and if you pay careful attention to the Baker's Corner store brand, you are going to get some considerable bang for your buck. Also in terms of quality, if you compare this to what you would find at Walmart, you're doing way better at Aldi. In terms of the pre-made baked goods at Aldi, subscribers have weighed in, and as Scott pointed out on my channel 4 months ago, the Aldi Girl Scout cookies are a considerable bang for your buck compared to buying the original, and they taste just as good in my tests as well as according to people like Rebecca, who also loves the Aldi Girl Scout cookies. Before I get to some of the non-edible products that you should be buying at Aldi, which I believe will shock you in some cases, number 3 is an edible product, bread. And this consumable bang for your buck is something you should definitely consider. That same loaf of bread sells for 88 cents under the Great Value Store brand at Walmart. And just to put this into comparison, Giant offers a 22-ounce loaf of its store white bread for almost $2. So you're doing very well when you buy your bread from Aldi. In the number 4 spot of what you should be buying at Aldi, spices. But as a follow-up to what I indicated in my video last year and some rumors flying around about whether the Aldi spices are manufactured in the same processing plant as McCormick and Schmidt, let's talk about the new options for 2021. This year, you're going to find more versions and concoctions of blends of spices and steak spice, even some exotic violet sea salt options. And for your regular run-of-the-mill spices, no pun intended, like pepper, or garlic powder in particular. I taste tested the garlic powder that you would find at Aldi compared to the equivalent at Whole Foods, which is almost 50% more per ounce. And I'm telling you, they taste, oh, that came out way faster than I anticipated. Almost identical at all. Oh, I really didn't mean to do, I meant to do just like a little bit of taste and that happened. But anyhow, Aldi is the way to go. In the number 5 spot of what you should be buying at Aldi this year, the non-food products not only prevail, but some of the price drops tied to items I never thought I would ever recommend from Aldi are doing very well in terms of my test. Like this Easy Home Warm Mist humidifier for $24.99 not only performed decently in my test, but if you guys watch me regularly, I test every possible humidifier and diffuser all winter long, as it seems. And the Aldi offerings, compared to what you would even find at Amazon, you're getting better bang for your buck in many cases. And if you pay close attention to this week's Aldi finds and their circular flyers, you're going to find that products you would have never even anticipated buying from Aldi, like a squatty potty alternative, $9.99. And I want to thank this subscriber, Pinch Runner, for pointing out that you can buy boot trays at Aldi for $3.99 right now. And this person actually commented on my 10 winter Amazon products you need under $50 and posted that there. So it was a really good piece of information that I actually didn't have my eye on. So thank you to Pinch Runner for weighing in. And by the way, guys, if you have any insider advice, please feel free to leave a comment. And I want to thank all of the Aldi employees that actually commented on my last video, way more than I anticipated, to help steer the conversation. You guys are awesome. In the number 6 spot of what you should be buying at Aldi, milk. And I actually debated putting this on the list because prices have increased from last year. A gallon of the Aldi Friendly Farms brand whole milk was $1.49 last year, and it's up by almost $1 this year, but it's still significantly less. It's $2.55 to buy the same thing at Walmart versus $2.48 at Aldi, and many of the top grocery chains are charging as much as $3.29 for a gallon of milk or more. If you're not buying whole milk and you're buying lactose-free milk or almond milk or some of those other brands, you might actually do better in some cases at Whole Foods on some of these milks. I know that sounds really weird, but in the price comparison for this year, Aldi's amazing for whole milk, whipping cream, which we'll talk about in a few moments, but not those fancier other types of milk. In the number 7 spot of what you should be buying at Aldi, you should definitely take a look at the countless appetizers, from Bistro Mini Quiche to so many other store brands. The level of quality tied to these products is unprecedented as far as I'm concerned compared to what you would pay anywhere else. Aldi does an incredible job. And as I'm sure you guys know about the inner workings of the relationship between Aldi and Trader Joe's, a lot of that stuff all coming out of the same place with different packaging and brand names, but that same incredible quality that people know at these bargain basement prices. In the number 8 spot of what you should be buying at Aldi this year, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. And compared to the price analysis I did this time last year, I actually think chocolate prices have dropped a little bit per ounce, which I don't even understand how that's possible. But I'm recording this video and uploading to give you ample time to prepare for both Valentine's Day and Easter and let you know that this is the place you should be stocking up. Aldi is very proud of its German roots, and there's no doubt about the quality and the craftsmanship tied to the various types of chocolate you will find and that you should buy at Aldi. In the number 9 spot, before I get to some bonus items, and I think something that's also very surprising on this list, the beer and the beer bargains that you will find at Aldi are incomparable. And I will tell you right now that I've talked in the past about the Winking Owl wine brands and how these are actually celebrated on wine lists throughout the country. Like, they really do well in terms of their taste. But beer, after having surveyed all sorts of taste tests and roundups and speaking to people that actually consume inordinate amounts of beer on my other side of the family, I will tell you, this is a fantastic buy from Aldi. Grab it. If you see it, you can experiment with the different flavors. But again, similar to the German roots tied to chocolate, you can imagine why beer is also on this list. In the number 10 spot, something that I told you not to buy last year is actually something I'll encourage as a purchase this year. And I want you guys to weigh in if you disagree, if you see something different at your local Aldi, please correct me or stand with me. Either way, the produce section at Aldi has changed. In the past, you would have done very well with frozen vegetables at Aldi and all of the other deli meats and things that are second to none at Aldi, but produce has never been a strength of this retailer. That's changed. Internally, Aldi has been giving a much stronger attention to its fresh fruit and vegetables, mainly because people were going to Aldi, buying all of their non-perishables, and then going everywhere else to buy vegetables. They clearly caught on to that pattern. And while the selection is not massive, you will find the fruit and vegetable quality has improved significantly. The refrigeration units, the placements of the fruit and vegetables, and how quickly they are restocked when things sit for a little bit too long has changed for 2021. My subscriber Denise has pointed out that the chopped salads are her favorite, the Caesar salad kits, compared to her local Publix grocery store where it's 3 for $10 on sale, compared to Aldi's at $2.89. And she went on to compare some other brands, but just know that salads and the salad kits are now a great buy that I can actually confidently recommend from my experience at Aldi. Now let's talk bonus Aldi shopping secrets, and I want to discuss the frozen fruit options. Might be of no surprise to you that frozen fruit is a great purchase from Aldi, but at a time where a lot of us are looking to eat a little bit more healthy with those New Year's resolutions quite fresh and front of mind, the Aldi smoothie concoctions are incredible. Some of the best smoothies that you will make at home from the Paradise Blend include dragon fruit, avocado, mango, passion fruit, a great bang for your buck on the freezer aisle. Bonus number 2. I know it's no secret that the frozen section is a great bang for your buck selection option from Aldi, but the chilled items are often just as good, and you'll also find some great name brand options. Activia, as an example, probiotics, whatever it is that you're looking for, while Aldi is 90% of its store-owned in-house brands, there's at least 10% of the name brands that you will find at a substantial discount compared to competitors, so keep an eye on the chilled items section. Bonus number 3 of 4, remember the saying, anything creamy is dreamy at Aldi. I made that up right before I uploaded and I wrote it down just so I could share it with you. But anything creamy is a deal at Aldi. That means heavy whipping cream, sour cream, cream cheese. Remember cream? Remember the word deal, and it almost rhymes and makes you feel good. And then one final bonus that I want to point out as part of this big finale, for which I will thank my wife, the candles. And more importantly, these candles that you will find for $4.99 look and smell just as good as candles that will retail for double and triple the price. It's like a designer candle at a Dollar Tree price. Keep an eye on this. And the ones that look specifically like what you see on your screen, and I will tell you that lemon macaroon is a great grab. Wonderful for gifts, Valentine's Day, and so on. So that is a great grab from Aldi. I hope you guys like this video. If this is the type of content you enjoy seeing, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And if you do subscribe with your notifications turned on, I've got more hookups, not only from Aldi, but for all sorts of major retailers across the country, including store secrets. Join my Insider Deal Guide texting club, 440-298-2181. If you text me, I will potentially feel less lonely, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.